2026 Subaru Outback in the limited trim. And what are the trim levels that the 2026 brings you in the new Outbacks? That's going to be the Premium, the Limited XT, Wilderness, and Touring, plus the Touring XT. So a total of 6 different trims. What is the engine option that you get under this hood for the limited trim? That's going to be a 2.5-liter engine. It's the Boxer engine that moves the piston horizontally, as we all know, for the Subaru, and that's going to bring you to 188 horsepower with 177 pound-feet of torque with a CVT transmission. The other engine option that you have in the Outback in 2026 is going to be the turbocharged. The 2.4-liter, that's going to bring you 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. Still the same Boxer engine and still with the pistons that move horizontally. Now the MPG on this one specific today is going to be 25 CD with 31 highway. If you go to the XT or the Wilderness, you're going to get 21 CD and 29 highway, and then Wilderness will give you different MPG, which is 21 CD and 27 highway. The tank size capacity is going to be the same across all trims, which is 18 gallons. Also, the towing for this one specifically in our video today, because it's a 2.5-liter engine, you're going to get 2,700 pounds of towing capacity. If you go to the XT or the Wilderness, which has the turbocharged engine, you're going to get 3,500 of towing capacity. The specific color that we have in our video today is going to be a deep emerald green pearl. And also all the trim, they come in the symmetrical all-wheel drive. Now in the 1994 is the first time when the Outback was offered in the USA, and an interesting fact is that in the past 10 years, 96 of the cars that were sold are still on the road. So that tells a lot of Subaru. Now before we move forward, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to grow this channel. This is the Car Compass and my name is Sandil. Also, this video is filmed in 4K. Make sure you adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. A big thank you and a shout out to Auto Nation Subaru here in Roseville, California for providing me with this beautiful car for this review. Also, the reason I'm carrying this measuring tape with me is because once we get in the cargo, I want to give you some measurements into inches, not just cargo cubic feet of space. So now let's go ahead and start with this beautiful front end. And this 26 Outback is going to be equipped with full LED for the fog lights, headlights, and daytime running lights. Also, it has the LED steering responsiveness. The top is going to be your daytime running lights with your signal light and emergency lights integrated. Then this is going to be your high beam assist and then your fog lights. You do have a lot of flat back on this front for the Outback, and the only high gloss that you're going to find is going to be this trim right here. This is going to be your Subaru emblem. There is no 360 camera on the Limited, and everything else is going to be matte black plastic for the front. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the side, and let me start with some dimensions so you know if this is going to fit into your garage or if it's going to be easy to park. The length is 191.7 inches. The width is 74 inches, and that does not include your mirrors. Your height is 67.5 inches. If you go Wilderness, that's going to change. The wheelbase is 108.1 inches. The ground clearance 8.7 inches, and then if you go Wilderness, that's going to change to 9.5 inches. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the rim and the tire. This is a one-color rim. It's not going to be high gloss, and the exact rubber you're going to get is going to be a Dunlop Grand Trek, and the exact size you're going to get is going to be a 225 by 60 by 18. This is going to be your suspension, and then your wheel well trim is going to be matte black plastic, and it's not going to be round. Very interesting design on this wheel well trim. Your rocker panel is matte black plastic, and then you're going to find more matte black plastic for the bottom of this side mirror that has the signal light integrated, and then the top is going to be high gloss. This comes with heated power mirrors, and it does have the blind spot assist, but it's not auto dimming and it's not automatic foldable. It does have the rain sensing wipers, and then around your windows you're going to have more matte black plastic with your roof rails and the moonroof with tilt slide option. These roof rails, the side roof rails, will hold 800 pounds if it's stationary, and then if you have to drive it, it will hold 200 pounds. Your door handles are going to be pretty standard, and they are the same color as the car. And now let me go ahead and give you a side profile, and your gas lid is going to be located on the passenger side. Now let's go ahead and talk about the rear. And now here in the rear we have this full LED bar that's going to be interrupted by the Subaru emblem. The top spoiler is going to be matte black plastic. Your brake light integrated. Your windshield wiper is going to be visible, is not going to be tucked under this spoiler. And then the signal lights, emergency lights is going to be bulb. Everything else is LED, your backup lights with your brake light, tail lights, and everything else. These are going to be your parking reflectors integrated right there in the lower bumper. And then your camera is going to be right above your license plate. Then the bottom bumper is going to have the Subaru engraved and your parking sensors here, 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 and there. And all this is going to be matte black plastic. Then the Outback is going to be in flat back with the symmetrical all-wheel drive letters. And then under the car, you're going to have your exhaust tip on the driver's side only. And then your spare tire and your tire situation is going to be inside the car. Now let's go ahead and open this tailgate with the button, electrically assisted. And let me go ahead and give you some cubic feet of space. And if you have all the seats up, it's going to be 34.6 cubic feet of space. And if you lower the backrest of the second row seating, you're going to get 80.5 cubic feet of space. So I think that offers you a lot of space here in the Outback. Now let me go ahead and give you some dimensions. And then behind that second row, all the way to your plastic paneling, you're going to get 42 inches right there. And now if you drop the backrest of this second row seating and you go with the measuring tape all the way to your center console, you're going to get about 80.5 inches right there. And then your entrance, that's going to bring you about 31 inches right there. And then from left to right, let's see how much you're getting from left to right. That's going to give you 43, a little bit over 43 inches right there. Then if you want to load something in this Outback, the limited trim, that's going to give you about 29.5 inches. There you go. And now let me go ahead and give you a little bit of a tour for this trunk. And then on the right side, you're going to find a mesh pocket with some storage room, then your lever to drop the backrest, some hooks right here, and the 12-volt outlet. Then on the left side, because this is equipped with the Harman Kardon sound system, you do have the subwoofer, some more hooks, and then another lever to drop the 40% on the driver's side. And then let's see what you get here under the floor mat. This is going to be your tire situation. And then under this foam, you do get the spare tire. Now let's go ahead and push this and close this tailgate, electrically controlled. And now we are done with the exterior, engine, the trims, and the cargo. Let's go ahead and talk interior. And now I'm sitting inside of the front for this 2026 Subaru Outback in the limited trim. And there are a few add-on options like this rear view mirror that's auto dimming with compass and home link. And also I forgot on the outside to mention that protection for the rear bumper is also an add-on option. But the base MSRP sticker starts at $41,715. Now let's continue with the legroom. The front is going to give you 43 inches. I'm 6 feet tall, and this is how much legroom I have. Plenty, absolutely no issue. And then headroom is absolutely no issue. These seats are going to be leather trimmed, and they're both electrically controlled, the passenger and the driver, but the driver also have the memory seats. Now the dashboard is going to bring you soft touch for the top, and then some fabric here with some inlays, and these are going to be your air vents located right here. Then you have some shelf hidden right here, and then your glove compartment is going to be lockable. There you go, and I find this a pretty big size. Now your infotainment screen is going to be a 12.1 inches to where your cluster is going to be a 12.3 inches, and oh my goodness, this is a high quality for these screens in the new Outback. This is going to be your navigation. Let me go ahead and show you that. Then your home button, you slide through your cards with the wireless charging pad, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and then let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. Really high quality in this Outback. There you go. Let's put it back into normal, and then let me give you full for this map. And then this is your music, your telephone, and then your settings. Let's go ahead and go through these cards just a little bit so you can see exactly the interface. Pretty responsive, I would say. There you go. Let's go back, and this is going to be your vehicle with all the options. Now moving forward, you do have some chrome inserts here for the air vents. This is going to be your emergency button, and then your engine start stop button. This is dual zone climate control, just like this, the flow, and then this is your temperature. Let's turn it off so it doesn't bother you in the video. This does come with heated seats and heated steering wheel with 3-stage for those heated seats. Then you do have an USB-C and a USB-A right there, then the wireless charging pad, and then this button will help you to turn off the wireless charging pad. This is going to be your shift lever with high gloss and then leather trim wrapping, and then you have the auto start stop button with your auto hold button, traction control, and your electronic parking. Then your cup holders, I find them in pretty good size. I wouldn't say they're big, but they're big enough. And then you have some storage here with your 12-volt outlet, and then your armrest is going to be leather wrapped, and then inside the armrest all you have is just storage, no other ports. Now your rear view mirror, as mentioned, is an added option with the home link, compass, and auto dimming. And then you do have the tilt and slide option, but the sun visor is going to be manually controlled. And let me go ahead and show you how this sun visor is going to be controlled and slide. And now let's go ahead and talk about the steering wheel, which comes leather wrapped with your paddle shifters. On the left side you do have the lever for the lights and the fog lights. On the right side you do have the lever for your windshield wiper, and then the heated steering button is going to be right here. It's tri-spoke steering with matte black plastic. On the left side you're going to be able to control your volume, your voice control, telephone, radio, and then go through those cards for the left side of this amazing cluster. And then on the right side you do have the X mode for the off-road, and then your cruise control with lane keeping assist and all that safety features. On the left side of this steering wheel you have the button for your tailgate, the illumination, and then this steering column does come manually controlled. Then the door panel will have more fabric inserts, and this is going to be leather wrapped with your controls right here for the windows and your side mirror. This is your lever to open the door, your memory seats, and then more room right there for storage or your drinks. And this is fabric right here, so it doesn't rattle when you drive off-road. This is equipped with the Harman Kardon sound system. And now we are done with the front of this Outback Limited. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second row seating. And now second row seating of this Limited 2026 Subaru Outback. Let me remind you, the legroom is going to be 39.5 inches, absolutely no issue, plenty of room. I'm 6 feet tall, plenty of headroom, absolutely no issue. They kept the same design with perforation for the second row seating, and they are leather trim. The way you're going to control the backrest, this is going to be a 60% for the passenger, 40% for the driver. It's going to be a belt right here to drop this backrest, and it's going to be flat, the same level as your trunk or your cargo. And then you do have the armrest right here with two cup holders. This is going to be floating armrest, which is very nice. And then in front of us we do have the center console that's going to offer you your air vents, one USB-C, one USB-A, and then your heated seats, which is a very nice option to have. And this being an off-road vehicle, that is welcome. You do have pockets for the backrest of the front seats, and that's going to be multi-level pockets. You do have one up here and then two down here for the second level, so pretty much 3 pockets on each side. Now the door panel looks pretty much the same as the front with the fabric inserts. Your armrest is going to be leather wrapped, and then you do have one button to control this window, and then your handle is going to be located right here, and then your lights are going to be with the button control on the headliner. Now we are at the end of this review. Here is the MSRP sticker for this limited 2026 Subaru Outback. 41,715 is the base MSRP sticker with the all add-on options and the delivery fee. The total price of this vehicle will take you to another price. Keep in mind that, and please let me know how I did. Let me know your feedback in the comment section below. Don't forget that this is not a wagon anymore. This is considered a compact crossover SUV. I would very much appreciate your feedback in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.